It's round 9 of the Dewar Shield in Melbourne's southeast. Harlequins and Footscray from the Harlequin Club in Ashwood. Footscray coming off a 91-point win over Melbourne University. Quins going down by 3 points to Melbourne last week. It's a fresh week, round 9 of the Dewar Shield Match of the Day program. Toby Hansen on the call as the Quins have early possession. Going to come it through that second row in Clark. Hands in the ruck from Footscray, they'll play on though. Scrum half in Bradley gets it out. Busy work for him early. Want to go wide, here's that fly half. Atkinson now. Going to go wide, the front rower, and then off to Lightfoot. Lightfoot's knocked it forward, scrum advantage, Footscray. Come back for the scrum. The second grade game that's just finished a little bit earlier here. Harlequins 12, Footscray 42. As the Dogs build for a scrum early, 10-metre line inside their own half. A couple of other Dewar Shield games happening around the city as well. In round 9, Melbourne Uni hosting Moorabbin, Box Hill hosting Powerhouse. Kiwi Hawthorn with the bye, and Endeavour Hills host Melbourne. Get progressive scores for you throughout the afternoon. Early push from Quins. Ball's hooked back for Footscray, and they can try and go. Little chip kick from Siu. Gets it back. Fullback for Harlequins. Atkinson trying to kick for the 50-22. Won't find touch. Footscray chance to run it straight. Still inside their own half on that far side. Plenty of support today at the Harlequin Club for both sides as well. Footscray can try go up centre field. Trying to bruise his way through. Wasn't a great pass and trying to get through. Here come Footscray. They come back for a penalty for offside. 2 minutes gone, no scores yet. Footscray to kick for touch. We'll kick it towards our broadcast position here. This Creekside. Kick's good, out over touch. Line out to come for Footscray. Line out to come right on the 10-metre line. Free kick for for Harlequins rather. A good attacking position for them. We'll tap and go. Payongo. Into Hewitt. Going to go far side. Chip kick. Crossfield kick from the fly half. Taken nicely by Footscray. Crunching tackle from Lavea. Footscray back with possession. .50 games for the Harlequin hooker today as well. Payongo playing in front of a big crowd at their home ground. Footscray still inside their 22. Back into the pocket, goes Tippett, and he'll kick it out onto the roof of the clubhouse. Line out to come, 22-metre line, attacking half for the Harlequins. Line out thrown, deep line out taken nicely by Coates. Quins can go. There's the prop in Rooston. Quins clear out the ruck and tries to go. The fly off, dodges the tackle, spins around one and another. Still on the 22-metre line. Now into the ground for the ruck. Pushing over the top was Footscray. Ball spill loose. I'm going to say offside. Not releasing. Penalty for the Quins early. Lots of pressure with it. Akerson, the fullback. Kick for the corner to come. Kick right into the corner. Very deep. It'll come out over the 5-metre line. Line out thrown, deep line out again. Moreland Shewers. At the back of it all is Bradley, the scrum half. Drops the ball. Come back for the penalty. Tap and go quickly. Throws it centre field into the centre. Now Atkinson, the fullback. Chance to run it hard. Big, long pass over the top to Lightfoot. Lightfoot held up short. Still 5 metres to go for Harlequins. Into the prop in Rooston. Here they come. Far side into the fly half. Skips around a couple of tackles. Held up in the end. Dumping tackle. And another penalty for the Quins. They're on top early. They need to find the try line though. And a yellow card for Footscray. Quins kick it out into the corner. And we'll do it all again. So 15 on 14. Quins with the player advantage. Line out to be thrown by Paongo in his 50th match. Deep line out again. Taken by Coates, Moreland, Shewers. Big push from the Quins. Bringing this small back into centre field. That's one, says the referee. It won't matter because they're going to get to the line. Quins first blood. And an early advantage kick to come, 5-0, 7 minutes 40 to go. Kicking for Harlequins today, Taylor Atkinson, the fullback. Won't get many easier than this. Right in front. Kick stays low, but goes over the bar. 7-zip. Early try for Endeavour Hills at home to Melbourne. The only scores we've got updated so far across the Dewar Shield. Round 9 action, match of the day broadcast here for Rugby Victoria. Footscray to get us back underway. Deep kick off to the 22. Quins have a chance to run. Come back through centre field. Trying to make his way through. Paongo in his 50th game. Back into the pocket, fly half full kick. Crossfield. Sitting under it's the winger, left foul for Footscray. Just pushes off Coates for Harlequins like it's nothing. On to halfway. Free hit at it for Footscray. They'll tap and go quickly through Luisi. Dances around one, but not the second. Another penalty. They assess their options as to what to do. Going to kick for touch. Here's Tippett for Footscray. Finds touch inside the 22, line out to come for the Doggies. And knocked on by Footscray. Scrum to come for Harlequins. Finds a call, wait for set. Big push from Footscray. Quins regather it out of the scrum. Little chip kick now by the fly-half, trying to come forward. Nicely done by Footscray. They'll hold it through Mafua. He gets on a run inside the 22. Trying to build phases here, Footscray. Not far from home. Nice little run by Mucker. Gonna stick wide. Still gaining metres. Only one or so from home. Free hit at it for Footscray. Penalty advantage. Trying to get through, but can't. Still a metre from home. Scrum half will go himself, or attempt to Asiu. No advantage. We'll call for the penalty. Trying to go himself and pushing for the line. Pick and go himself. Still a metre from home. Quins might have ended up with the ball. They have. Out far side, Axon. Gets his hands off. Kicked it. Kick was smothered. On the second attempt, they'll find touch. Out over the 22. And we'll wait for Footscray's line out. Scores from today's Store Local Lindroth Cup. Powerhouse 69 to Melbourne University. Melbourne Unicorns 0. Endeavour Hills 70 to Western Districts 12. Ball's kicked by the Quins. Gets it back for the fullback in Lele. Hands off now. Here comes the winger in left out. Has one more to go if he wants it. Tries the dummy. Big tackle. Doesn't stop him though. On this near side. Ball comes out and they can try go again. Luisi gets his hands off. That ball spilt out of the tackle, but they'll hold on to it, Footscray. Nice little pass off by Mucker. And now a kick into 22 territory. And calling for the mark was Taylor Atkinson. He'll run and go. Long kick into the 22 and out on the full. And we're going to come back. We're going to come right back past the 10-metre mark. Footscray's attacking half. Dewar Shield scores for you. Endeavour Hills, Melbourne Unicorns 0. Quins up here 7-0. Of course, 7-0 away to Box Hill. And Melbourne Uni and Moorabbin 7-5. Ball was taken illegally by Footscray. And into touch it goes, near the 22, inside it. Attacking half for Harlequins, or attacking 22. Lights on at the Harlequin Club. Line out taken nicely. Moreland Shores for the Quins. Pongo at the back of it for the home side. Bradley telling more troops to join them all. Pongo now going himself. Another maul builds. They've taken this maul almost 20 metres. Nearing the line. The pick and go from Paongo. Cut short. Here they come, Queens on the far side. The pass has to be good. It was. The second pass not as good. Here come Footscray. Held up deep in their own territory. And crashing the ruck was the Harlequin player, and now a penalty for Footscray, and this will get them out of trouble.
That's actually a tough game.
Got a Footscray player down behind play, getting attention from the medic staff. Kick goes out over the 22. We'll have a pause in play for the injured Footscray player. 7-0 still. Not gone 20 minutes yet. Quins and Footscray for Rugby Victoria's Match of the Day broadcast. And thus far, it's proved to be a fantastic match. We'll await Footscray's line out. Not a full line out on this occasion. Line out thrown. Quins end up with it though. Sat nicely. They come now up through centre field. There's the prop in Rooston. He's had plenty of it early. Attempting to go short side here. Akerson now. Big tackle held up. Numbers coming from anywhere. Cutting back through the centre field in the number 8 in Hewitt. Bradley now into the winger. Tiatu Mafallo. Ball's been stripped out. Quins with another penalty inside their 22. 7-0 still. Akerson to kick for the corner and build this maul. Thrown again into Clark. More to come. Doesn't roll as well as it did on the previous occasion. Ball's going sideways. Told to use it. Build for the tackle now. They go quickly. There's an out number on the short side. Trying to run through the fly half and for the line. Held up short. There it is. We'll await the decision. I don't think he was at the line. So he's called a penalty, but we're going to come for a scrum. So scrum on the 5 metre line. Quins defeated. We've cracked 20 minutes. First quarter done. Quins 7, Footscray 0. Match of the day program. Round 9 of the Dewar Shield. President's Lunch Day at Harlequins. Good crowd in for it. They call another scrum. Both sides collapsing it. Footscray's attacking options, unfortunately not being able to sync up today. Particularly the back rower, number 7, Gilbert Mike. Try scoring machine thus far in season 25. Sets a call. Big push from Footscray. Ball can't get hooked out. Scrum penalty for Harlequins. Another chance at it. Wonder at what point does this Footscray defence crack? Akerson will kick short for the corner again. And we'll go through the same routine of a line out and the rolling ball. Paongo in his 50th cap to throw for the Quins. Deep line out once more. And here comes the maul. Paongo sitting at the back of it, as is Bradley, the scrum half. Bradley gets his hands off into centre field and into the centre. Bradley, short side. Free the prop. Bradley again into the second row up of Lightfoot. Now into the back row up. Bucky. We'll come back. Footscray penalty. High contact. Above the shoulder, says the referee. Footscray live to fight another day. Big kick into touch. Right in front of our broadcast position on halfway. Footscray to throw the line out. Thrown and won by the Dogs. They can try come up through centre field here. Quick footy. Ball bounces and into the hands of the winger. Onto halfway. Onto the 10. Footscray playing running rugby. Fantastic to watch. Second rower gets his hands off was Noah. Past the 10 metre mark, attacking half of Footscray. Here they come. Ball spills out. And onto again into the centre of Tuaya. Big run, but even bigger tackle from Paongo of Harlequins. And they'll get a penalty out of it. And after they get it all out of their system, we'll call for a Harlequins penalty, and they'll kick for touch, Atkinson. Atkinson kicks up over halfway. Onto the roof for the clubhouse. Line out to come for the home side. .25 gone. 7-0. Line out thrown deep. One by Clark. And Quinns can come up through centre field. Pass halfway. Bradley gets it out. Clark again. Spins around one. Taken by the seconds. Bradley short side now. Trying to get through it. Gone backwards, says a referee. Through the feet of Bradley. Jumping onto it was Coates. Short side now. Lightfoot with a bit of a run. Bradley gets it out to see allow. And now goes on a big run. Was Coates. Gets his hands off to Bradley. Bradley into the wing up. Tiatu Mafilio. Tackled by 2 or 3. Ball spilled forward. And we'll come back. It was knocked on in the end. Footscray live to fight another day once more. Scrum to come. Still 7-zip. Scrum building out to be fed by Footscray. So that's a call. Early push from the Quins. Big push from Harlequins. Footscray end up with it though. Hooks back. They go now through short side. Only Atkinson there for the Quins. Kicked out on the full. We'll come back for the line out for the home team. 7-0 still. Almost half hour gone. Line out one, and Quins can go through centre field. Trying to get through it was Vaki. Short side again, Clark. Got an outnumber if they can get there. Hewitt taken into touch, ball stays in though. Big tackle of Tiatu Maffiello. Rooster now.
He's got the ball, ref. What?
Be penalty to Harlequins. Rooston gets up a little bit worse for wear. Referee and Touchy have a chat. Already seen the one yellow card today. Don't think we'll see a second on this occasion. Just a friendly chat from the match official. Half an hour gone. Akerson to try and get this as deep into the corner as he can. Dunmale pulls it out, about 10 from home. Quins would be leading the territory battle quite comfortably. Deep line out again. Moreland Sewers. Bradley gets it out to the running Rooston. Rooston pushing for the line. Quins appealing for it. Ball's held up. Footscray get away with it again. Great run from Rooston, the Harlequin prop. Even better defence from Footscray. They get away with it once more. Half an hour gone, still 7-0. Drop out to come. Going to kick to the far side. Up the guts. Akerson bounces for him and sits. Trying to run straight through the middle is Hewitt. He's held up on the 22. Bradley pulls it out left. Akerson now again. Trying to spin around the fly half. Ball being knocked on. Scrum for the Doggies. 8 minutes to go in this first half. Still just the one score to speak of in this one. Quins with an early try. 8 minutes into it. Around the grounds in round 9 of the Dewar Shield. Plenty happening elsewhere. Get you those scores in the next break of play. Scrum fed by Footscray. Big push from the Quins. Scrum falls apart. Bulldogs hold on to it. Ball's gone backwards, says the referee. Again regaining possession. Trying to get through his Coates. And holding on to it for too long. Penalty Footscray. Of course, still to come tonight. Chiefs and the Brumbies in the Super Rugby finals. Last night, Crusaders beating the Blues in Christchurch. Bit closer to home. Endeavour Hills 14-0 at home to the Unicorns. Box Hill yet to score against Powerhouse. That's not going to find touch. 19-0 to Powerhouse. And Uni 14-5 against Moorabbin. Bradley picks it out. Trying to get through there. Here they come. Pass halfway. A handy little run from Sialau. Huge tackle. And from that, knocked on. Scrum to come for Footscray. Sun just peeking through now, the Harlequin club. It's closer to half time. Big push from the Quins. Late push from Footscray. Come up through the guts now. Ball's been knocked on in the tackle. Quins regather with it on halfway. Going to go this short side here through the winger and TR2. Mafilau. Onto the 10-metre mark. He's been taken around his neck. Referee says it's fine. And holding on to it was a Quins player.
Nice work, Footscray.
Just turn over, don't need to play fast.
Work it up the field, doggies.
Footscray. Kick it down the line. Doesn't gain too much. That's right in front of our position here. We only gained 15 or so metres. Line out to be thrown by Luini of the Footscray Rugby Club. Deep line out again. Gone loose and going to run onto it. Paongo. Another win for the Quins. Bradley going to go far side. The fly-off's gone for the 50-22. Did it get into touch? Touchy says it has. And that is a big line-out win for the Harlequin side. Quins to throw another line out, a couple of minutes away from half-time. Footscray with the line out. Throw it. One in the end by Quins. Bradley to come up through centre field. Trying to dance through was Vucky. Bradley again. Nice little 9-10 combo for the Quins today. Snap kick. Goes up and high. Running back onto it was Bradley. He regathers on halfway. And trying to run through now. Kick through the line. Footscray might kick again, they will. That time through left out. He's kicked it deep out on the full. Hard to tell from our position if that kick was from inside the 22. Touchy says it has. Line out to come. Just inside the Quins half. Couple of minutes to play. Low scoring affair. Deep line out again. Bradley goes up through the guts into Hewitt. Hewitt dances around through, breaks through the pack. Bradley short side. Quins trying to break through, edging toward the 22. Free now. Ball goes loose, Bradley regathers it. Tried to go himself. They've got an outnumber on this short side if they can get it out here. Trying to run through now, Paongo on his day. Relo Gavayo. Into Cialau. Bradley to Free. Free's been busy and he's held up. Onto the 22. Trying to get through was Hewitt. Little up and under kick. Footscray will kick out of their 22. And now it's just a foot race between a winger and a second rower. Diving for the ball was the Quins second rower in Lightfoot. Footscray with a big territory win. Trying to get through was Mike. Ball's been knocked on. Quins get away with it. Fantastic pressure from the home side today. Scrum to come on the 22 for the Harlequins. And they'll be feeding it. Inside the final minute. Medical attention for a Quins player behind the ball. Potentially Paongo. Orders come out for Footscray. Somewhat unnecessary break on the cusp of half-time. The scrum will take us right through to the half. Low scoring account up at the Harlequin Club. Bradley defeated. Plenty going on. Great crowd here at the Quins. Traditional Victorian powerhouse. Bradley feeds the scrum. Big push from the Quins and gets it out. Coming up through centre field. Rolo Gavao. Bradley chucks it back to the 10 in the pocket. Up and under, sitting under it. Is left out for Footscray, taken nicely. Tackled straight away from Akerson. And now Footscray can try and dance through on this near side. Bradley with a big tackle and holding on to it was Footscray. Great tackle from the scrum half in Bradley. Quins have by far been the better side today.
Down the line, guys. Come on, not out.
They just need to hit the scoreboard a little bit more. Going to kick down the line. Out over halfway.
Okay, Taylor.
Sorry to come into red time for the Quins. Fantastic day for rugby, conducive to running rugby. Line out thrown straight. Bradley into Hewitt. Hewitt does mark it a sit down. Hewitt inside the 10. Bradley pulls it out. Couple of passes into Akerson now. And onto the far side and see Lau. Quins have come to play. Bradley. Lightfoot. 9-10 combined again. Trying to run straight was free. He's been held up. And holding on to it. Big penalty win for Footscray. Going on this broadcast side. Penalty kicked out onto the roof of the clubhouse again. Line out to come for Footscray. Deep into red time. Line out. Taken at the end by Paongo. Goes on a big run into the 22. Can Quins find the scoreboard again late? Free now. Been pushed right back. Bradley. Advantage for Quins only goes for so long. And for offside. Inside the 22. Crowd wants them to take the points. There's 3 on offer if they want it. That's exactly what they'll do. They need a tee out there. On the cusp of half-time. Couple of big wins across the various grades for Footscray a little earlier today. Second grade winning 42-12. Akerson to kick for the Harlequin side on half-time. Clock's just gone past 4 p.m. Deep breath from Akerson. Kicks over the bar. It'll be a 10-point advantage.
long to go, huh?
1 minute to go. Inside the final minute of the first half. Had a couple of breaks in play due to injury and the like. Footscray to get us back underway. Grubber kick off. Finds Bradley. He'll kick it out from inside the 22 into the crowd at the clubhouse, and we'll build for another line out inside the final minute of this first half. This might just be the last play of the first half. Line out thrown. Bit of a contest. Punga's going to get it and will kick it cross field.
Go!
Footscray a chance to steal some late points. Getting through down Lefao. Big tackle from Mackerson. Big counter ruck from the Quins. They're going to hold on to it. Still inside their own 22. Found into touch and half-time. A scrappy first half, but an exciting one. The crowd are on their feet at the Harlequin Club. It's 10-0 on Rugby Victoria's Match of the Day program.
How you gave us the little thing, I thought it shit itself because it started spurting water.
It was too full.
No, it wasn't. I don't know what happened, but I put the hairdryer next to it. Not too hot to try and dry it out, and then didn't use it for about 24 hours. We're not getting, so I leave the spare bedroom window open as a shower. We're not getting it as bad in the, or pretty much there now, in the living room. The bathroom window's open as well.
And so to half-time, Harlequins lead 10-0 against Footscray. Try to Paongo, the Harlequin hooker, and a penalty late in that first half to Taylor Atkinson, the fullback. Footscray yet to score. Round the grounds in the Dewar Shield to half-time. Endeavour Hills lead Melbourne 14-3. Powerhouse lead at the Stables against Box Hill 33-7, and to half-time a tight one in Parkville. The Students 14, Moorabbin 15. Rugby Victoria wants to hear from you, players, coaches, clubs and fans. This is your chance to shape the future of rugby in Victoria. Share your ideas, suggest improvements, get an invite to Rugby Victoria's upcoming community forum and complete the community feedback survey through their social media platforms across Facebook and Instagram. I ask that all feedback is solution focused and includes your name and email address. Let's improve rugby in Victoria together. Second half, only a couple of minutes away. Quins lead on a busy day at the Harlequin Club. Ready for the second half, Rugby Victoria's match of the day program. Harlequins and Footscray. Footscray to kick us back off, running left to right in this second half. Their new red, white and blue jerseys, blue shorts and blue socks. Harlequins in a traditional Harlequin jersey. Ready to go, second half. Round 9 of the Dewar Shield.
Let's go, Ty.
Tippett kicks us off for Footscray. Back to Bradley in the 22. He'll exit immediately. Out over the 10-metre line. And inside the opening 10 seconds, line out to come for Footscray. Line out one in the end by the Quins. Trying to run through the middle was Hewitt. And then Clark. Back into the pocket goes the fly. He's going to try and find touch. Bit of an up and under. Sits there on the 10. Going to come back. And an early tackle from Rollo Garvayo. There's a penalty for Footscray, 10-metre mark inside their attacking half. Another play down break in play. So a couple of breaks in play. Meant for an extended first half. Going to get moving for the penalty on this occasion. Somewhat off the side of the boot. Still finds touch over the 22. Got a replacement for Footscray. Number 25. We'll give it a number 25. We'll wait to see it. Looks to be a prop though. Line out thrown. Free gets it for the Quins. Dropping back into the pocket. Ball was dropped on the pass and knocked on. Scrum to come for Footscray. Couple early decisive wins for the visitors in this second half in the opening couple minutes.
Thank you.
Binds a call, wait for set. Scrum comes undone, we'll do it all again. Incredibly intriguing second half ahead of us. 10 points to 0 to half time. Scrum fed. Quins are having a crack, but it'll be another scrum for the away side. Colts Quins beat Footscray 43-31. In the third grade, it was Footscray 33, Quins 12. Of course, in the second grade, it was Quins 12, Footscray 42. 10-0. The premiership grade, the 2025 Dewar Shield, round 9. Sets a call. Big push from the Quins. Footscray going to hold on to it, though. Come back through centre field, through Tuwaya. There's a good outnumber on that far side. Trying to get through is Gilbert Mike. Leading try scorer in the Dewar Shield. Penalty advantage for a high tackle for Footscray. Bit of a mess, that tackle, but they'll hold on to it. Still a free hit at it for the Dogs, who are pushing for the line to get there. Opening score of this second half. Harlequins 10, Footscray 5, kick to come. Just what the doctor ordered for Footscray. Perfect response to open this half. They've opened this game wide open. Their first score of the afternoon. We'll await this kick to make it a 3-point ball game. Kick stays flat and out to the left. Score will stay 10-5. 5 minutes in to this second half. Feel like for the Harlequin side, they need this next score. Akerson with the flat kick-off. Bit of a grow-up. Quins, or Footscray rather, will kick it out of their own 22, back up to halfway. Paongo now. Hands it off to the fly-half. Might be a 50-22 open. Not quite. Just to the 10-metre mark. In the winger, Nail Lalorbo.
Go tie!
Big run
On
now.
your feet.
Goes Maafua. Quins band up back with it. Pongo now. He's been busy. Bradley goes to Gary Owen.
Back in the game, Ty.
Bounces. No one running onto it for the Quins. Footscray. Up past the 10. Up and under. That's going to go into touch on the full. We're going to come back for a line out. Attacking half for the Harlequin side.
Come on, Footscray.
Fantastic crowd here at the Harlequin Club.
Let's go.
Pongo to throw. Quins fly half down behind plate. Gets up for the back line. Wait, another deep line out. Bradley. Up through the middle. Quins can go. Through Vucky. Bradley to Clark. Ends up with Akerson. Pass wasn't great. And into touch. Footscray with the line out on that far side. This looks to be the end of the line for Quins fly half. Footscray's line out though. Thrown nicely and they'll win it. Pongo runs onto the loose ball. Quins from here need to take points when on off it. Vucky goes on a bit of a run into the 22. Bradley. Akerson was there, didn't use him. Going to go short side. Pyongo. And offside penalty. Now for the Quins. They'll kick for the corner. Probably just a bit too far out to take points. Quins will throw the line out. 10 from home. Maybe not even. Line out, throw nicely, and one in the air by Clark. Maul and Sewers. Big push from Harlequins. Footscray just holding up. That's one, says a referee. Trying to pull it out, Pyongo. Ball's gone loose out of the tackle. Going to come back for a penalty. Bradley with the ball. They're going to think about what to do. Standing over it is Rooston for the Harlequin Club. Kicks it out over touch on that far side. We'll do it all again. Harlequins 10, Footscray 5. Quins haven't wanted to take points on offer all day. They want them all for the line. Deep line out again, won by Coates in the air. Here comes that maul. Big push this time. I reckon they're over the line. They are. What a set play. What a crowd. Harlequins strike back. 15-5. Kick to come. Conversion to be kicked by Akerson. Are we about to see one of the great upsets of 2025? Fifth place Harlequins currently leading 17-5 against the first place Footscray.
Keep it up, Queens. Going well. Keep it up. Great try forwards.
Kick converted.
Keep it going.
Queens have definitely come to play today. Doggies to get us back underway. They'll kick across the face of that far side. They do, trying to go deep. Bradley didn't want it. Ends up with it though from TR2 Mafilio. Kicked it, pulled it into touch. And they'll escape their 22. Footscray to throw the line out. Still about half hour to play. Plenty of time. 12-point advantage for Harlequins. Line out thrown. Almost one in the air by Clark. Ball was knocked on though. Scrum advantage for the Footscray side. Come back up through centre field in Tibbet. Here it comes, Tibbet. Nice little offload, Gilbert Mike. The leading try scorer in the Dewar Shield. His pass is intercepted. And Lavea wins the day for Harlequins. And a penalty for the Quins. Despite Footscray's hard work, a great little play. Gilbert Mike unable to get through. They've been able to shut him down nicely. Ruck collapsed. And for the Harlequins' sake, a big punt ahead. Kicks it nicely. Out over the 10-metre line. Dropped in the crowd. Line out to come for the Quins. Pionga to throw. 17-5. Line out thrown and won by Footscray. Big ruck from Footscray. Going to come back up through the middle. Delivered over. Back into the pocket. Big kick from Tibbet. And there's a penalty advantage for offside, so we'll come back for that on the 10-metre line. 17-5. Rugby Victoria's Match of the Day program. Looking around the scores of the Dewar Shield, this might just be Match of the Day. Big kick into the 22. That hasn't found touch. They're going to end up with it though, Footscray. Quins win the ruck on the counter ruck. Unable to get through there was Lavea. They might have to kick out of trouble. Running through Bradley. Got an outnumber short side, not anymore. Deep into the pocket. They go. This kick won't find touch. Now Olo. Now the fly half in Tibbet. Trying to run his Lele. Big outnumber. On the far side. Trying to get through his left out. Pass was thrown forward. That is a massive call in the context of this match. Forward pass. And the Quins just get away with it. Scrum to come. Great to see high viewership today's Rugby Victoria stream. Hopefully enjoying the rugby. Harlequins 17, Footscray 5. Couple of down behind plate. Little break in this match. Much needed. Around the grounds just quickly for you. Moorabbin have pushed ahead at Parkville, 29-14 against the Students. At Box Hill, it's Powerhouse 40 and the Broncos 7. And a massive comeback at Endeavour Hills. The Unicorns lead Endeavour Hills 20-14. One to keep an eye out for around the grounds. But here, Quinn's leading. We'll await this scrum. Sets a call. Big push from Footscray. And they're going to win the scrum. It's almost like a video game. Into centre field, 22 from home. Quins have ended up with it. It was a knock on. Scrum advantage. Bradley picks it out. They're going to go short side. They've got one more if he can get there. Big tackle. Not pushed into touch. Bradley kicks the volley. And sends Lale back to the 10-metre mark. Chance to run it straight. Unable to hold on to the tackle. He's kicked it out on the full.
Come on, Footscray.
What an exciting play that was. Back and forth.
Let's go, Footscray.
Quins end up with the line out. Deep line out again. Sorry, wasn't straight, but towards the other way, so it's fine. We'll play on. Back over halfway. Hewitt goes. Ball's been knocked on. Footscray can build for a scrum on halfway. A vocal crowd on the clubhouse side at the Harlequin Rugby Club. Great to see a good contingent of travelling supporters as well. They'll be hoping for a late comeback. They'll need at least 2 converted tries on halfway. "20 minutes or so to go. Early push from Quins. Ball's been hooked out of the scrum.
Not hooked, ref.
And out they come now, short side. Sealau. Akerson. There's a nice little snap kick over the top. Running back onto a Lele. In all sorts of pressure though. Going to have to take the tackle. It does from Lavea. Unable to get through the pack. There was Poiva. Deep into the pocket they go. Kick it down the line. Quinn's replacement onto it. Onto halfway. Won't go the 50-22. Runs it past the 10-metre mark. Still not taken. Got one more short side. They won't take it. Probably best to take the ruck on that occasion with Sealau. Plenty going on. Free. Is he holding on to it? He is.
Yes! Let's go, Foot. Let's go, doggies. Go!
Got to tap and go quickly.
Eyes up,
Was Donaldson. And here they come, Footscray on the far side. Pushing into the 22. Ball's gone backwards, says the referee. Play on. Unable to get through on that occasion. Couple of metres from home now. Couple of passes. Gilbert Mike! And he's there. 17-10. Kick to come. And with 20 minutes to go, an important try for Footscray. The Dewar Shield's leading try scorer finds a line once again. Won't get an easier kick than this. To make it less than a converted try.
Did you see me try to take the tackle? So what?
I can see it.
Just watch the number 2.
Try converted, 17-12. Less than 20 minutes to go.
Yeah. Let's go, doggies! Head off.
Footscray's running game today has been incredibly impressive. Quins to get us back underway. Agerson the fullback. Going to go shorter kick off, far side. They've tried to win it. Ball was knocked down in the air, it's gone into touch. And they'll elect for the scrum. Of course, we're into the month of June here, marking a massive month and a half coming up for rugby, not just in Victoria, but across Australia. British and Irish Lions 2 weeks away from hitting Perth shores before travelling on to play the rest of the provincial sides, making their way to Melbourne in late July to play at Docklands against the First Nations and Pacifica Invitational 15. Before Saturday night lights at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, Wallabies and the British and Irish Lions. And we hope for Rugby Victoria's sake, or Victorian rugby's sake, a couple of our own are selected in that side. We await this scrum rebuild. 20 to go. Of course, the weekend of the British and Irish Lions test at the Melbourne Cricket Ground will be playing Friday night football across the Dewar Shield. Don't miss that, it'll be incredibly exciting. Dewar Shield under lights. Footscray win the line out. I'm going to kick up to halfway and just past it.
Get him!
Trying to dance his way through. There was the winger in Lavea. Lavea gets through though, past the 10-metre mark. Running it straight was Hewitt. Here they come, Queens. Plenty of replacements on for them. Clark trying to get through. We'll go out to that far side. I'm going to come back for the penalty, no advantage for offside.
And the thing is, one of them responded. He was like, get back. And the other guy didn't listen.
5-point ball game. Three points does put them a little bit out of touching distance. They're going to kick for the corner though. Akerson kicks. Doesn't quite find touch. Or does it? Flag waving on the far side from the touchy. We'll come for the line out. Couple of metres from home for the Harlequin side. Rugby Victoria's Match of the Day broadcast. Round 9 of the Dewar Shield. Deep line out once more. One in the air. Line out, not straight. Footscray with a free kick. Are they going to kick it out of trouble or try and run it themselves? Devontae Tippett, Footscray's fly half. Going to try and kick it out of trouble. All the territory game. That's a huge kick. Still well inside Harlequins half. Just about 15 to play. Quins need to build this line out. They're getting told to hurry on by the referee. Line out thrown short this time. One in the air by Lightfoot. And Quins can come up through centre field. Righto, Garvo. Now they come. Agerson. And now onto the far side. Tiatu Mafia. Gets around him. Gets his hand off. Payongo's dropped it. And we're going to come back for a penalty advantage. Quins crowd finding their voice and a yellow card for Footscray. They're going to have to play out 10 of the final 15 minutes, one down. Quins crowd finding their voice. With an upset brewing in Melbourne Southeast. Akerson to kick for the corner. What a fantastic game of rugby we've got on our hands. Well and truly the match of the day. Piongo to throw. Taken in the air. Ball and Shewers. Line out good this time for the Quins. Big push. And coming in from the side. Doggies get the penalty. They're going to tap and go quickly. An outnumber on this near side if they can keep going. Big tackle from behind. Tuaya not able to get through. Gets his hands off.
You genuinely are a ghost number.
Unable to get through. Short side now. Tippett. He's tackled immediately. Gilbert Mike. Big tackle from the Queens, number 20. Delvert over, tries to go himself. They'll build the passes now to go out wide on that far side. Big run and trying to get through. Hold up short. Footscray have an outnumber. And for the line. And for the lead. All tied up at 17 all. Kick to come. And the Footscray visitors go wild.
And Footscray, this is Footscray here. Yeah.
10 minutes to go.
Harlequins are the local.
Footscray playing with one less on the park. Find the try line. Biggest kick of the day.
So sorry here. Footscray have been leading the whole game. Sorry, Quins have been leading the whole game. Quins have been all over them the whole game. So you shouldn't be getting the ball right. But the Footscray
We'll await this kick.
come on, it's made a difference. Spark up.
Sets it up. Crowd like it. Touches like it. 19-17, 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
17-19, Footscray lead.
Well, they're the Footscray Bulldogs.
15 men play 14. Quins with the advantage. They're going to run onto a loose ball. Not quite. Ball's knocked on though. Scrum advantage for Footscray. A couple of knock-ons in a row and will come for the scrum. Probably still 6 or so minutes on the yellow card.
We've got 2 men on the field. Yeah, we've just got one guy coming. We've got another guy on the bench. James, we've been 2 men down. Dad, yes. I didn't see the other one. More important, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear Quinns were crazy.
There you go, Footscray with another man off. 15 plays 13. We'll await this scrum.
We've just had another guy off. Haven't we? No, we just had someone out. Yeah.
Big push from the Quins. They'll get the scrum penalty. That's a big win for the home side. Still plenty of time though. Bradley's got it. They'll kick for the corner. No, they'll kick for goal. To edge them back into the lead. We'll await this goal kick. Final couple of minutes. Rugby Victoria's match of the day. Score is 17-19. Footscray in the lead. Await this penalty kick. Still plenty of time. Either way this kick goes. Here we go. Kick is nice off the boot. Going to pull out left. And score will stay at 17-19. And we'll come for a goal line drop out. Still plenty of time. 22 drop out. 15 plays 13 on the park. Footscray kick, long, deep, past the 10-metre mark. Atkinson now. Goes short side. Trying to get through there is Lavea. Pass halfway. Bradley. Trying to get through. Little flick pass. Wasn't great. They can regather and try and go on that far side. Quinn's trying to find a way through. Tete Mafialeo. Bradley. Atkinson. Long pass to Cialau. Onto the 10-metre mark. Referee calls the ruck. Bradley, short side. Little chip kick. Running back onto it though for Footscray. Big tackle from Clark of the Harlequin Club. Can they find an avenue out? Footscray still on the 22. Knock on advantage. Come up. Kick goes out over halfway. Atkinson will take a quick line out. Needs to go the far side. Up to the guts. Couple of passes are on their way. That pass wasn't great. It's going to spill forward. Gilbert Mark trying to run onto it for Footscray. Quins will go again. Onto the 10-metre mark they go. Bradley. To Lightfoot. Bradley again. Plenty of feedback coming from all angles for the referee. Trying to get through with Bradley. Atkinson. Couple of passes and they're away. Harlequins. Deep into the 22 now. We'll see a layout. And a big penalty win. Holding on to it was Harlequins. Footscray get away with it again. Big kick out into touch. Onto the roof of the clubhouse. 5 or so minutes to go. Footscray 19, Harlequins 17. Big line out win for the Quins. Through Alfie Clark. Then gum up through the guts. And a penalty win. I didn't say, I want to say it's for obstruction. Big penalty win for the Dogs. The Dogs will kick for touch. Out over halfway. Out over the 10. Just gets there. Couple of minutes to go. 2-point advantage for Footscray. After the Quins have led all day. The Harlequin side led from the 7th minute to the 70th. Short line out won by Harlequins. Bradley regathers. And will kick down the line. Retrieving it. Now Lovo. Onto the 10. Now Lele. Footscray's running game's been fantastic, and this is no exception. Down the line, Bradley's going to try and run onto it. Akerson for Harlequins. We'll go short side. And ball's been knocked on in all of that.
Oh, this poor guy.
Footscray with another scrum. Couple of minutes to go. 19-17. Right in front of the travelling support for Footscray. Scrum to come. (19-17), Footscray lead. Quins have got a man down behind plate. Tino Lavea. Free kick for the Quins. Tap and go quickly. On to halfway. They've got to keep going. Clark. Now Akerson. Akerson can go. Big tackle. Nicely done by Lele. Past the 10-metre line.
She's telling you to stop.
We'll stop for a Footscray player behind plate. Plenty of fire in this one. Rugby Victoria's Match of the Day program. Quins and Footscray.
Come on, Footscray, give it a shove.
Let's go, Footscray.
Going to be a Quins scrum. So the game's back to 15 all on the park. Time back on. Quins scrum. Couple of minutes still to play. 17-19, Footscray lead. Sets a call. Big push from the Quins. Free hit at it for the Quins. They'll get a big penalty. And you'll imagine kick for the corner. They went for goals last time. They're going to go for goals again. Got to back your goal kicking ability at this point in the game. Not long to play at all. This kick will put Harlequin back in the lead. Couldn't hear a pin drop at the Harlequin Club. Kicks, sets it up. It's going to fall short. Footscray can run it out. Kicking for touch. He's going to be able to keep it in, Clark. And he's offside. Are they going to kick again, Harlequins? They've missed 2 penalty kicks in the last 10 minutes. Oh boy, they've got to kick again, you think.
So they'll go to the corner. I'm going to go down here.
They're going to kick for the corner this time. So they've gone penalty kick last 2 times. Kicking for the corner. Into the creek it goes, the ball. It might just be in red time now. Harlequins led from the 7th minute to the 70th. Footscray 19 to 17. Line out thrown straight. Moreland Sewers for the Quins. It's what they've done all day, largely to no avail. More pushes, not making any territory. Trying for the line. Pick and go. And again. Couple of metres from home. They're just short. Coming up through centre field. Akerson. Long pass to the wing if he can get around. Oh, he can't. Ball's been knocked out. Footscray with it. They might just hold on. Kick it into touch. And for full time. The Bulldogs from 0 to hero win it at the Harlequin Club. 19 to 17. On Rugby Victoria's Match of the Day broadcast. Footscray win. That is all for Rugby Victoria's Match of the Day. Footscray win 19 to Harlequin 17. Plenty to think about for both sides, and Footscray stay top of the ladder.